What's going on, everybody? It's your boy D from DNC Digital. Thank you for tuning in to DNC TV. I got two awesome guests today, Ray Francois and Joe Rodriguez. They are part of the awesome new movie coming out called El Secuestro de Karla Karla
Parks.
Close. Almost there. But how you guys doing today?
Good.
Everything good? You guys are having a business meeting earlier. You got some big moves coming up, right?
Oh, we're strategizing, man. It's deep sometimes.
Speaking of strategizing, you look like a couple of badasses in the new movie you guys are doing. I see the shots on Instagram. Tell me who you guys are in the movie and what should we expect from it.
Okay, well, we're doing, you talking about the series or the movie?
I'm looking at I'm sorry, unless I'm mistaken, the last shots you were putting up on Instagram, you guys are just looking like a couple of badasses, knocking down doors.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
We got so many projects working.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you're talking about the right one.
I'm going down there. I did my research.
Perfect.
I did a lot of scrolling just like that.
And it's usually the way it works.
Yeah.
But Secuestro de Karla Parks, we play mercenaries, military mercenaries. So basically, we get hired kind of like the old school A-team.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of like
I
that.
felt that. Yeah, that was so cool. I like that, Barack.
Yeah, definitely. So the one that you saw, we were busting in the door, breaking in, trying to rescue some people and stuff like that. But yeah, basically that's what we are. I'm the leader of the group, and then Ray is the one that always got my back. Got to watch my six all the time.
The right hand man.
The wingman. Oh,
wingman.
Yeah.
We also have another great Hollywood actor, as a matter of fact, Oswaldo Fernandez.
Awesome.
He's a good friend of ours as well, man. And he's backing us up, giving us kind of like taking us under his wing, showing us the ropes. He's been with The Rock and Rob Butler, some bigger names, you know.
Awesome.
We want to eventually get to.
Yeah, of course. You want to whip some ass too, yeah.
Exactly.
So having him there with all the experience that he had, did he give you guys a lot of advice, right?
Yeah, actually he did. It's just kind of like, how to look at the camera, how to say things, and especially with me, Spanish is a second language that I'm still learning. So it's kind of like, okay, I have to go ahead and roll my R's. I have to pronounce stuff this way, that way. And I'm just like, I don't even know what Tex-Mex, just slang. So I got to speak proper Spanish. And it's like, all right. But other than that, I mean, he's prior service, I'm prior service. So we all click and get ideas going and how we would handle the situation.
Just to play on your Instagram name, I know your name was Alpha Joe Rod. with the former servicemen, you yourself were in service. You having all these like testosterone, like just alpha dudes ready to stick their chest out and like, hey, I'm the man. How fun was that on set?
Good. Yeah. It was real good. I mean, and it's good, and it's no egos or anybody crash, because even though it's like, oh yeah, our chest puffed out or whatever, like in between takes is a lot of, me especially, I crack a lot of jokes. I crack a lot of jokes, so it eases the tension, and it's just no egos. Everybody's helping each other, especially if they're not in the scene and they're behind the scenes and looking. It's like, hey, look, you could have did this way. Okay, let's run it again. So we always help and encourage each other.
Yeah, Ray hit it right in the nose, man. It's one of those things where it's more of a camaraderie. It's not really like let's try to see who's the alpha of everybody. It's more like
you bring out the best in each other.
Yeah, man. Because I don't have prior service history, but I was a medic. I did 911 for 7 years.
Oh, okay.
So I have that background. But it's still the same kind of brotherhood that you have, not just from what we've seen through. Because a lot of stuff with what we've seen, you kind of tend to have people that have PTSD because of it. You get to see a lot of the people at their worst bad situations. But you get to share that, hey, I understand what you've been through, I get it. So we have that camaraderie even on set as well.
With your prior experience in your lives, did that make it easy to approach these roles?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And it does help that we do have that alpha mentality, but without the alpha ego. Yeah. That makes sense.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So it makes it
I do the same, I just don't look like one.
I felt it when you walked in the room.
I walked in, I'm Jersey, I walked in and I'm rocking. Yeah. But now what can we expect from this kind of movie? It's an independent movie, right? And it's coming out, I feel like independent movies are more from the heart, more from passion, filmmaking. So what makes this different than countless others that are coming out?
Well, I mean, on my side of it, it's like you said, passion. Because a lot of this stuff, I mean, I've been doing it for 10 years already, since 2009. And the last 3 to 4 years is when it's been really picking up for me.
Right.
So, I mean, if I would have just been, after the second year, just give up, forget it. No, it's about the passion. You like doing it. So it's not about what compensation you're getting money-wise. It's about you putting your heart into what you like. And then people actually telling you, hey, you're actually kind of good at it. Keep it up. That goes a long way. And when you have a couple people here and there, I know Ray can attest to this, but they've actually seen us out and someone's actually seen the movie of ours or what have you locally. And they're like, hey, aren't you man, that feels so weird. Yeah. You're like, what? You mean the other guy, right? No, you. Like, oh, what? First time I signed an autograph, man, I was like shaking and stuff. Like, nervous.
Scribble.
Yeah, like, bro. There you go.
That signs with a bunch of dots. I don't know what the hell's going
What's
on.
this? Yeah, no, but man, afterwards, you feel like you're on cloud 9. And then the way I see it is, I've met a few celebrities, some that I've worked with, that I've had the pleasure of working with, that were just not cool, man. They were like real, not saying names, but they were jerks, man. Yeah. Like, wow, you know.
I'm not going to say any names, but
no,
like,
at all.
But Bruce Willis is a jerk.
Dude,
I'm
I'm
not going to say
you,
any
man.
names.
Bald guys are the worst.
Bald guys are the worst. I think you let your hair grow.
Yeah, right? But no, it's one of those things.
No offense, Ray.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But no, actually,
big arms.
It's one of those things where we wouldn't even have the opportunity to do what we do if it wasn't for people that like what we're doing.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. I'm always gonna be that guy. Like, man, you want a picture? Just take a picture. But tag me on Facebook, man. Make sure you do. Here's my Facebook.
Now, Ray, you probably get it from all angles. You were in the military. I feel very strongly about anybody who serves in the military. So let me thank you on my behalf for serving, because I was in New Jersey, and from the roof of my apartment building, you can see the Twin Towers way over there. Mm-hmm. So when people say they saw it like a movie on TV, I'm like, I saw it. Like, it's right there. My brother was a limo driver, and I didn't find out he was okay till about 4:30 that afternoon. Wow. So let me ask you, what's the difference between somebody thanking you for your service and somebody running up to you for your autograph?
Yeah, somebody thanking me for my service, I'm always like, I didn't do anything. You know, I mean, I don't think I've done anything nor done enough to really, you know, appreciate or even deserve somebody saying thank you. I mean, yeah, I signed my name on a piece of paper like everybody else. Yes, I go on deployments. I put in my time in the service, but I don't know. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, thank you for defending your country. I was like, yeah, it's not really something. It's an honor. You know, it's a privilege for me and stuff. It's something that I chose to do. And, you know, I tell people, look, it doesn't matter if that's all they could do in life or they just chose it because that's what they want to do. You know, I mean, have that pride, but then still be humble about it and stuff. And doing this, it made it a little easy because, I mean, you know, somebody running up to me for the military and somebody running up to me for the movies is surreal. You know, I mean, it's, you know, we're a story of me and my wife, we going eat wings, and then, you know, my Spanish is bad. So a lady just ran up to me and she was talking to me in Spanish. I was like, wait, who, me? And so my wife, she had to go ahead and translate. She was like, oh yeah, it's him. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Oh, she's
not my baby.
Yeah. They were like, oh, she's saying that she saw your movies, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Can I take a picture and autograph? I'm like, yeah.
This is your first autograph, your first picture and autograph.
Yes, and then here it is, we're in the middle of a restaurant, and she's taking pictures and stuff, and then people looking around, and then they come in and asking, you know, my wife, like, hey, what, you know, who is he? Like, what did he do? And then the lady just all proud and stuff, explaining to them like who I am, and I'm just like, wow, you know, this is how it starts.
No, that's awesome. Somebody told me out of nowhere, like, you do YouTube, right? I'm like, how the hell do you know that? Oh yeah, I'm subscribed. Like,
this is
so
cool.
It's just
Mind.
weird.
Yeah, you're like, how do you've been stalking me?
And then my dumbass, it's not like my videos aren't out there for anybody to watch. So the mere fact that somebody does watch it, it's only parallel to me because you can appreciate that, and it's just a really cool feeling.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And so we're gonna go real quick to a clip. What can you tell me about the clip?
Okay, well, this one that you're gonna see is where we bust down a door. Pretty much.
Nice.
So it's just a little bit of an action scene. I mean, it's self-explanatory pretty much.
Secuestro de Karla
Parks.
That's the one. Check it out. That looked like an awesome clip. Guys, thank you guys so much for your time. Joe Rodriguez, Ray Francois, you gotta look out for these guys. Very humble guys, very intimidating looking. And I'm gonna go to the gym with them so I can get their arms because their arms are the size of my legs. So this has been DNC TV. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, there you go.
A little something there.
Yeah, right
you guys
there.
take care. Subscribe, like, everything.